Today in this video we discuss about what is UI policy in ServiceNow. Basically, UI policy in ServiceNow. UI policy is a way to set mandatory read-only or visibility condition on form field. By using UI policy, we make a form field read-only or mandatory or the whatever the visibility condition you want on form fields. So we use a UI policy for this type of requirement. It allows you to dynamically change the behavior of field on a form based on certain condition without the need for writing script. The one of the best advantage of UI policy is we fulfill the requirement without using the script. And third point, UI policy are configured using the ServiceNow graphical interface, are typically used to improve the user experience by simplifying forms and guiding user through processes. Basically, UI policy impact the graphically user interface in ServiceNow field. Basically, we make a field values mandatory read only, so it's affect the ServiceNow graphical interference. And in the last point, they can be applied to both standard and custom tables and can be designed to show or hide field, make field mandatory, or set field to read only based on a specified condition. Basically, the main use of UI policy is to change the behavior of form field. The main advantage of the UI policy is to change the behavior of form field. Basically, scripting also used in UI policy. But when we use scripting in UI policy can enhance with scripting to achieve more complex behavior. When the interviewer asks when we use scripting in UI policy, so your simply answer is when we achieve more complex behavior, then we use scripting in UI policy. We will see an example regarding the scripting, means when we use scripting and when we use without scripting in UI policy. In second point, UI policy configuration is done through the graphical interface. You can use script to define condition and action that are not available through the standard configuration option. Means whenever the requirement will come, we will see the requirement. We will achieve the requirement with scripting or without scripting. If the requirement is complex, then we use a script. If requirement is simple, then we use without scripting in UI policy. So this is the image, means where we write the script in UI policy. So let me see an example, means the hand-on experience in UI policy. I am opening my ServiceNow instance, and basically I am typing UI policy. There are so many by default UI policy in ServiceNow. This is the by default UI policy, like always hide read only, little list field, hide meta field, like this. There are so many, like around 2571 UI policy. We will take an example with scripting or without scripting. We apply a UI policy in incident form. Firstly, we create a new incident. Okay, then we go to the second option, configure. After the second option, then we will go to the UI policy. After this, we get a new UI policy in incident form. Like make make description read only when when priority when priority is critical. Critical means the priority is one. Okay, so don't be confused regarding what was it critical. I think spelling mistake. Okay, this is a table where we use a UI policy incident. Make description field read only when priority is critical. Let me see the description is read no okay the description is we write um, a description here like when the priority is one, like when we impact one, then urgency one, then the priority will change to the one critical. So when the priority is one critical, then this description field, then the description field only read only means we didn't write anything, like we write our name and anything we write we didn't write when the priority is one critical. Okay, so we create a UI policy, then we simply submit. Okay, save it. Okay, when to apply means when priority is critical. Okay, when priority is one critical. Okay, then we simply save it. When the priority is critical, we make a description field read only. Okay, then we go to the UI policy action. Whatever the action we perform on the field, we will go to the UI policy action, and then we create a new UI policy action. Okay, then the field is description, like description where the description, yeah, it's a description. We make a field read only. Okay, then we submit. Okay, then we save it. Let me go to the incident form, then refresh it. Okay, okay, impact is one, urgency is one. Okay, priority is one. See, see, when the priority is one critical, then the description field is read only. Means we didn't write anything here. Okay, so we achieve this type of modification without scripting, and with the scripting we achieve a more complex behavior, like we provide an info message to the user. We provide an info message to the user that you are creating a priority one critical incident. Okay, then we go to the run script, then we inform our user, like if the execution is true means the priority is one critical, then we providing a alert. Yeah, we are providing a info message. Okay, then like we provide a info message like g underscore form add info message. Okay, you are going to make a P1 incident. Okay, then we simply save it. Okay, this is the complex means we achieve this type of requirement with the help of scripting. When the user want like please provide me a info message when the priority is a p1 incident, like priority is critical, means one. Okay, then we refresh it. After refreshing, we make all thing are one. Okay, let's see. The script is running fine. Means when the impact is one, urgency is one, and priority is one, critical. The description field is read only, and we perform a info message. You are going to make a P1 incident. So this is all about the UI policy, how to use UI policy with scripting or without scripting, and where we use scripting or without scripting. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe my YouTube channel, Coder Kiani.